Yeah, I do want to talk about some of the. So on the outro, so since we already talked about like what is coming up, like for Yes Men and Isles Meetup, I think let's talk like the recent music releases because there was
Yeah.
like a bunch this last week and all these new tours coming out.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Go for it. All right. We're recording. So in three, two, one. Michael.
Devon, how awesome was that? Like
I
I
know.
can't get over this. I can't get
Yeah.
over these conversations that we get to have with people. It's just so awesome. I
Yeah. And
and
that one.
if you And if you're just like joining us because you're a Spill Canvas fan, make sure you go back into our past catalog and just check out all the other interviews we've done so far. And make sure you are liking, subscribing, reviewing, all that stuff. We never really say that on our episodes, and I think we should start.
Uh, I feel like if you tell people to do something, they won't do it. So, like, hoping that people will do it on their own. But yeah, I guess mention it once in a while.
Especially since we're like pretty inconsistent on which days we put our episodes out. So, you can't be like, oh, Monday, I think Bar Down's coming out with a new episode. It could be any day of the week. So
Could be
make sh-
we any day.
any
We're
day.
not here to be predictable. We switch it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So subscribe so you don't miss any of the episodes. Go back, check out our old ones. And we got a bunch of other great interviews lined up. Just working on some people's busy schedules and whatnot. But it's going to be a solid season 2 of Bar Down. I can't believe that this is happening.
Yes, yes, it is. And I hope that none of our future interviewers go back and listen to this interview because that one blew it away. That was a cool talk with somebody. Um, his hookup with O'Reilly was awesome to hear about, which it's so random but cool, you know. And of all the players in the NHL, one that wins the Stanley Cup, and you have that interaction with him right before he does it, so you get to experience it too. Is so cool.
It is. I'm hoping that we can hear more connections like this as we keep doing the show because there has to be guys in the NHL that have good taste in music. And, we're starting to get a few with like Max Legacy and then also with Ryan O'Reilly. So there's going to be more stories that come out, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure. I just think that obviously, like we've said a billion times, there's such a link, and you see it with the fans between the music we listen to and hockey. So you gotta expect there's a good portion of players that know what's good in the music world.
And especially the way that Canadian music right now, like the state of Canadian music with especially like pop punk,
Mm,
you would assume that the younger guys coming up are exposed to it because that's really what's coming out of Canada right now is just tons and tons of fantastic pop punk.
yeah, for sure. Speaking of coming out of, there's been a bunch of good music coming out of the the world at large. I would guess you would say. I don't know, Mikey. What's we got a couple of few album drops. That was a really tough segue, but here we are. Couple album drops.
Yeah,
Good.
dude.
Yeah.
So we can't not mention our boy Vaughn and Grayscale. And we're not just saying this because Vaughn came on our show, but no joke, Nella Vita, their new album that they just put out, is a certified banger. Like from track one until the last track, every single song is just so good. They kind of stepped out of the box a little. It's not your traditional pop punk. It's kind of it's not the same as Emarosa's last album, but just a complete different sound than what you're used to, and they did it really well. I'm very impressed with the album.
Yeah. Got a lot to um lot to look forward to there, and also some tours coming out too, man. Some we knew about. I'm actually very excited to go see the boys from Grayscale and Bearings in the beginning of October. I know that they're on tour. Do you have anybody on your radar?
I'm definitely gonna go to the Spill Canvas tour with Corey Wells and the Juliana Theory. It's about an hour and a half away in Greensboro, North Carolina. But as you heard, I'm a lifelong Spill Canvas fan, and then because of this interview, I started checking out that solo artist Corey Wells. He's on Pure Noise Records, and he just kills it. Like, it's acoustic rock, but also just he screams at points. It's just aggressive acoustic rock that I really dig. And then, it goes without mentioning, like, the Juliana Theory is just OGs in the emo world. So definitely going to check that tour out. And then I keep mentioning this band, but Keep Flying. They're going on a full US tour that unfortunately doesn't come too close to me. I would have to drive at least over 2 hours to go to any of the dates, but they're on tour with Kayak Jones, which is a fantastic band right now, Young Culture, and Home Safe, which Home Safe, I believe, has a few guys from the band Knuckle Puck. So that's just a fantastic tour. You should all check out for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of acoustic rock, you've been telling me about. I actually checked them out too. After you, they were really good. That was a really good drop. What's his name from Spill Can? That's with the Spill Canvas right now. That you just said. What's his name?
Bryce? Or no, Corey Wells.
No. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, he sent over that song after we interviewed Bryce, and it's really good. It's exactly what you said. Because sometimes, listen, everyone loves acoustic music. If you're listening to, what we listen to, it's got a little more soul, got a little more feeling. It's when they take songs and turn them acoustic, it's always really cool. It's got a good vibe, but you can't listen to it for more than like 2 hours normally because it just I don't know. You listen to music for energy sometimes, and like it's a little too mellow. This guy's not at all. It can bop you through the day, which is good. And yeah, like you said, it's heavy. I like it. I liked it a lot. You guys definitely should check that out. Yeah. As you guys can tell, Mikey does his homework, so he's got,
I just these tours keep popping up, and they're all like bands that I'm super into right now. And there's always at least 2 or 3 bands that I really want to see on every single bill. So whoever's putting these tours together is just doing a really great job of, mixing a little old with new. And I think that kids these days are a little spoiled, man. These are great tours.
Yeah. No, there's so much to look forward to. So, that being said, we will get to these tours, or some of them, most of them, try and get some good content for the people.
We need more Devin in the middle of mosh pits content.
That was a winner.
You're not gonna see me. So if you want to secretly film me at a show, you're gonna have to find me at the back, just like posting up like old man style. So
it's the last show I was able to make. So definitely need to get back to that lifestyle. And yeah, Mikey, I mean, let's end it. Let's put a bow on it. And let's get back to it, man. Back to the grind, and we'll be 1 week closer to the season when this comes out, man.
Yeah, dude. Preseason starts this week, so we got that to watch. Sure. I like preseason games. There's always a little scrap at least in a game, and guys fighting to make the team. I watch them. I try to watch most of the preseason.
Yeah, you're a hockey buff. You'll watch anything.
Well, that is. But I did just cancel my AHL subscription.
I mean, you weren't using it enough.
It was just too tough because, unfortunately, the Sound Tigers play some nights that the Islanders play, and the Islanders are going to, definitely trump the Sound Tigers. So,
Yeah. Good point. Well, Mikey, let's get out of here.
all right, homie. Finish it off.
All right.
All right. Peace be with you.
Thank you. Say it again.
Peace be with you.
And also with you.